How important was Operation Grenade? On this day in history, February 23rd, 1945, the U.S. Ninth Army, commanded by Lieutenant General William Hood Simpson, crossed the Roer River, marking the beginning of the Allied invasion of Germany. 2 weeks earlier, the Ninth Army was tasked with crossing the Roer River to link up with the Canadian First Army in the Netherlands during Operation Veritable. However, the Germans opened the upstream dams on the Roer, preventing the Americans from crossing. Although the flooding was anticipated, the U.S. 12th Army Group hoped to capture the German forces stationed at the dams in time. Despite the situation, the Chancellor insisted that his German army hold its position rather than retreat behind the Rhine, believing it would only delay the inevitable fight. Finally, on February 23rd, things took a turn when the Ninth Army crossed the river and began Operation Grenade. At the same time, the other Allied forces were able to close in on the Rhine, and the two operations, Veritable and Grenade, plus an additional one, Blockbuster, were underway. In total, the Allied casualties numbered around 23,000, while the German forces suffered 90,000. The Western Allied invasion was a series of coordinated attacks in the final months of World War II. By 1945, Allied forces were gaining the upper hand in Europe, and the defeat of the Nazis was imminent. With the Germans losing on the Eastern Front, the Western Allies intensified their offensive operations. This coordination weakened German forces, disrupted supply lines, and hampered the Chancellor's ability to reinforce defenses. Eventually, on May 8th, Nazi Germany had no choice but to surrender unconditionally, leaving the Allies in control of Germany and the task of dividing it for the future. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.